Yes, villagers. Today we're going to be talking about 4 ways for you to trade with your future. If you want to find out if your view is represented among the 4, you are in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. We must believe more than we see. Wouldn't it be wonderful if the ghost of Christmas future could come and visit you and let you know what you needed to do in order for you to be better in the future? Well, one of the best ways to predict future outcomes is to look at current and past performance. So we're going to be talking about 4 ways for you to get better. Tip number 1, set a goal for a specific time in the future. There is no greater time than the present. Whenever you know that you need to do something, start immediately. But don't just go with a ready, fire, aim attitude. Start with a specific goal in mind and when you would like to realize this goal. Write it down on paper. Tell everyone that you know so that they can also hold you accountable to this goal. Put it in a place where you can see it so that it continues to remind you of exactly what it is that you need to do. But more importantly, take steps every day in order for you to achieve it. Tip number 2, delayed gratification. Malcolm Gladwell said, in order for you to be a master of anything, you have to have 10,000 hours. So in order for you to have 10,000 hours, if you broke down your week and figure out how many hours you have in a day, 24, how much of that time you spend actually accomplishing your goal. Those are things that you need to figure out. Now, once you realize that you only have a finite amount of time, you have to prioritize that time in such a way to get your goal done. That means you are going to have to sacrifice certain things. There's certain people you may not be able to hang out with. There's going to be certain places you're not going to be able to go. There's going to be things that you want to do that you're not going to be able to do. You might have to miss out on some things. You have to figure out what it is that you are prepared to miss out on and what you can sacrifice for your goal. For some people, that might be graduations, weddings, other things. For other people, they may not be willing to sacrifice those things. What do you want to do? Do you have to necessarily sacrifice something like a wedding or an anniversary or a graduation or friends hanging out? You have to figure out exactly what level you are prepared to do the cutting and splicing in your life. Tip number 3, how bad do you want it? Jay-Z had a line, he said, I can tell you, but then you gotta go. But the number 1 question is, how bad do you wanna know? We are talking about an intensifier. We are talking about how bad do you want it? We spoke a little bit about delayed gratification in the last segment, but this one really speaks to how bad do you want things so that you can delay that gratification. I watched one motivational speaker on social media who said, if you want something bad enough, you have to want it more than breathing. I'm not saying that there's a whole lot of things that you have to want more than breathing, but I get it. There are certain levels that we want things on. Everybody wants success, but no one wants to pay the price. Every move today should get you closer to your goal tomorrow. Tip number 4, take imperfect action today. There are some people, when they know that they have a goal, they want to make sure that they have the perfect equipment and the timing is right. Now, I understand the timing being correct. However, your materials do not have to be right. You don't have to have the perfect golf club. You don't have to have the perfect camera if you want to start a YouTube channel. You don't have to have the best mixing bowl in order for you to start your bakery. Use what you have now, and then as things develop and you are able to buy whatever it is that you think you need now, buy it then. But start now. The point is that you have to exercise that muscle. You have to start doing something now and get your body into the repetition of doing it over and over again before you start to commit to better equipment. I've heard it said that success is doing a string of boring things well daily. Keep toiling in the vineyard. Keep working during the time that it doesn't seem like there is going to be anything that is produced. Just keep working, keep working, keep working. Even if it seems like you're never going to get to the goal or you're not receiving the progress that you are looking for, keep going, keep going, keep going. Perseverance is one of the biggest ingredients for success. So add plenty of it to your plan. There was a writer by the name of Paulo Aquilo, and he said, "The reward from our work is not what we get, but what we become." The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. There are thousands of steps in each particular mile, but if you keep taking steps, you will eventually get to your goal, no matter what it is in life. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Wednesday, click on that notification bell. You get that ding on your phone, and you know that a new video is waiting for you. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I'll see you next week. See you then.